Hello everyone. 2022 Youth Mobility Scheme ballot dates has been announced. So the Home Office has just released the dates for 2022 January ballot for Youth Mobility Scheme visa. So currently the ballot system is applicable only for Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan and Taiwan. India is also expected to have the similar ballot dates for Youth Mobility Scheme. So we are expecting India to be also in the same date, that is currently Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong and Taiwan have ballot starting date as 17th of Jan and then till 19th of Jan. For 48 hours the ballot system will be open. When the ballot system is open, you need to send an email to an email which I'm going to say in few minutes time. So you have to send the email. Before that, we will see what are the details you need to send to this email. All the emails received within this 48 hours will be considered for the ballot, and then you will get the email confirmation once your email has reached the email box. For example, in India, the Youth Mobility Scheme is for 3,000 visas. 3,000 visas. So they will not issue all the 3,000 visas in the first ballot. They will have at least 60 to 70% of visas issued in January, and then remaining visas will be issued in July. As of now, South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong and Taiwan, they are releasing 800 visas. So 800 visas has been released for the ballot system. This is only applicable for Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong and Taiwan. For India, the total number of allotted visas is per year is 3,000 visas. So most likely 2,000 visas or 1,500 visas will be allocated in the January ballot system. We have to wait and watch. But I expect the date should be the same date as Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong and Taiwan, which is starting January 17th till January 19th. 48 hours it will be open. You have to send the email to the following email address. The email address for Japan, South Korea, Taiwan and Hong Kong is starting with their respective countries. So for India, as I mentioned before, it will be india.yms2022@fcdo.gov.uk. This will be the most likely email address because consistently this is the email address for other countries. So India is now entering into the Youth Mobility Scheme. In that case, so they will have india.yms2022@fcdo.gov.uk. I'm expecting this should be the email address for which you need to send the details. The email subject should have your first name, last name, your date of birth, and then your passport number. So your name is John Patrick, means it should be John space Patrick space then hyphen, then your date of birth in 0101 and then your 1980 kind of format, hyphen your passport number ABC123. That should be your subject line. In the email body, you have to give the following details. Just note down. So the body should contain your name, that is first name, last name, date of birth, passport number and a mobile number, that is a local country mobile number. You have to give all these things in the email body. So once the email has reached the email box, that is the india.yms2022@fcdo.gov.uk, you will get an email confirmation that your email has been received. So once the email has been received, after 2 days, you will get a email either you are successful or you are not successful. Both will get an email. If you are successful, you will get 30 days to book an appointment in your nearest visa application center, and then you have to pay the money for the visa. After that, you have to attend the visa interview within 90 days, and then you can get a visa. Once you get a visa, you have 90 days to start your travel. If you are not able to start your travel within the 90 days, your visa end date will not change. You can reapply and then you can change the start date of your visa, but definitely your end date of your visa will not change. So you need to keep in mind that once the visa is issued, it is open for 90 days to travel to UK. Within 90 days, you have to come to UK, and then the end date of visa will not change based on your starting date of your travel. So once you attended the interview, visa interview or appointment, how long it will take to get a decision is, they will saying that you will get a decision within 3 weeks time. You will get a decision whether visa will be issued. For India, there's some specific conditions they have kept where you have to have level 6 UK education, RFQ level 6 education, which is nothing but a bachelor degree education in India. That is one thing. And then second thing is there is an experience requirement which is similar to the skilled visa worker. That is, you need to have at least a minimum of 3 years work experience. These are the additional things being added into India specific youth mobility scheme. This is not the case for Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong or Taiwan. For India specific youth mobility scheme, there is some experience also there is requesting. Also, India is also going to issue similar 3,000 visas to UK nationals. So that may be the reason both countries want to announce this on the same date. That's the reason they are not announced the date now, but I expect this should be in January, along with the lines of the dates announced for Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. Hope this information helps you. If you are from Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan, you can know that the Youth Mobility Scheme ballot starts on 17th of Jan and then ends on 19th of Jan. Only 48 hours it is open. Hope this video gave you information about the ballot dates for Youth Mobility Scheme, which is announced for Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe channel, encourage my channel. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.